So daffodils are definitely blooming in gardens and parks around the area. I'm seeing them around town and I love seeing them. One of the first signs of spring, Mike.
A harbinger of things to come and some warmer days, at least theoretically. You know what? I'm going to show you a couple in just a moment. I want to give you some details on what to expect tomorrow. First of all, the equinox will take place at exactly 8:33 a.m. on the Pacific time. The day will almost be 50-50 sunlight and darkness. We'll see the sun set at we'll see the sunrise at 7:12. We'll see the sunset at 7:22. That's nice. And there's a lot of nerdy things to unpack here, but it's one of the days that you will see the sun rise due east and set due west, just because of the nature of where we are located. We're also going to start to tilt towards the sun, which will bring us some of those warmer days. We had a convergence zone that was bringing some pretty heavy-duty rain right between Seattle and Everett. That's settling down. I'll show you that on radar in a moment. We've got another front moving in tomorrow, but the good news, tomorrow evening. So if you want to get out and get something done tomorrow morning, you're more than welcome to do that. And we're going to be tracking the first 60s since November 15th, not once, but possibly twice this coming week. We're going to earn it. We've got that front moving through. It's going to pick up the winds. A small craft advisory in place from 8 p.m. Sunday until 6 p.m. on Monday. Winds gusting up to about 25 knots along the Puget Sound and Hood Canal. Out towards the coast could be up to about 35 knots. So if you're taking a small boat out, well, you might want to wait a couple days. Take a look at that wind forecast. We had that convergence that was really well pronounced, but as we go overnight tonight, you'll start to see that flow coming up from the south. And as we go through the day tomorrow, by the time we get to about 8 p.m., you'll see some really strong flows coming, especially along the coast. But as I mentioned earlier, along the Puget Sound and Hood Canal. By the time we get to Monday morning, right around 9 a.m., it's still going to be pretty gusty out there. But fast forward a few hours and we'll start to see that convergence setting up all over again with some of that easterly flow coming off of the Cascades and making its way out of the Strait of Juan de Fuca, coming from east to west. Take a look at the big picture. Well, that frontal boundary had places to go and people to meet. So what you're seeing here is some clearing, but we still have some of that remnant moisture there that could bring some random showers overnight tonight, especially along the coast. But the next frontal boundary, as we just mentioned, will be moving in tomorrow evening there, but a little bit of clear between here and there. Snowfall has been fantastic in the mountains. Levels have been sitting right around 4,000 feet, but as we saw earlier, there are some accumulations starting to take place at Snoqualmie Pass and up towards Stevens Pass. But the part that I'm really excited about is we are building snowpack while we still can, and we were running a bit behind there so to pick up 13 inches at Snoqualmie, 9 at White, and 6 at Baker is a bonus. 7-day snow level is a little weird. It dips down to about 2,000 feet tomorrow. That's why we're seeing that accumulation taking place at Snoqualmie. Bounces up to an uncomfortably high level on Wednesday, 10.5. But when the next system pushes through on Thursday, we'll see that get back down to a more reasonable level between about 3,500 and 4,500 feet. Take a look at the future. Well, things will be fairly mellow tonight. We'll push out the rest of those showers along the foothills. Some light snow continues to fall in the mountains. Some light showers continue along the coast. And then tomorrow afternoon, right around 2:30, we're going to start to see that shower activity pick up along the I-5 corridor, some heavier rain along the coast, and the mountains will start to see some snow firing up in the southern Cascades. By the time we get to about 5 p.m., we'll see that snow top to bottom across the Cascades and some of that heavier rain pushing in along the coast and the Puget Sound. First day of spring will feature temperatures in the upper 30s and then warming into the upper 40s. But take a look at Tuesday, some mid 60s there and the potential to hit the low 60s again on Saturday.